So, how can I just be relaxed and aware? I can no more master my thoughts than I can master the air. Master the globe, no, master your square. Just one at most impacts the whole sphere. Waiting till I'm perfect for the all to align. But who says flaws are a flaw in the design? Feel the architecture in the arch of your spine. To see life is more like an arc than a line. A part of me knows that the whole is a part of me. I believe this heartily, but feel it only partly. I wish I could believe in a world designed with harmony, where no atom was even scattered without being patterned artfully. But when life becomes hard, its artistry is hard to see. In a world I've been hurt by, that has also been harmed by me. I cannot move mountains and the seas won't part from me. It's like the unknown is guarding me from wandering too far from me. How to solve a puzzle as a piece in the shuffle. No box with an image on the cover, only what we live and discover. Hopefully our holes are just to fit one another. But I am not a problem solver. I'm just a solvent and a solution. Beyond my involvement or improving, all is resolved beyond any cause or resolution. I hope that I'm absolved for any wrong in my doing, harm in my movements brought on by delusion. Even in an apology, honesty can be illuminating, but acknowledging is not excusing. Escaping from the world, it's my face that I'm eluding. Afraid that plain truth is too painful for the viewing. I would rather have the resolve to follow love through dissolution than let my love be deluded and resolute in disillusion. May my heart not grow as hard as the body it's construed in. A living garden grown into a garment I am moving. Let me take a little break. He's like freestyles. I just so together. Let me take a drink of water. So, let's talk about the body. Behind the stopwatch of the body's limit, is there a watcher who's consistent? Who, because it's seen all, knows it's not at all different? If the past is imagined and the future's non-existent, then the world, like a hologram, is drawn from this instant. But just a gram of love and fear make the hollow realistic. When instead of seeing how it is and how it isn't, we see what we need, what we want, and how to get it, and what we don't, and how to flip it. When to know we're wrong and when not to admit it. What to remember and what not to revisit. To make peace with past pain but not have to relive it.
Excuse me.
When to keep what you have and when you just have to give it. Knowing all things come and vanish as they visit. Still, we're stamped with their imprint. If you could unpack all the details you cram into a minute, they would expand through the infinite. I try to grasp it, but I can't come to grips with it. Maybe because instead of grasping, I'm gripping. Trying to pinpoint it to a point that I can pin to it, instead of being pointed like a pin from and into it. But the point of a pin is not thin enough, nor is the Milky Way thick enough. Even the sun is a speck if you squint enough. But to lick just the flame of its light, I'm not big enough. How can I fit the world in a world as small as mine? Right. Enlarging through empty space and augmented by time. First as a wonder as it wanders in my eye, till soon I fill every moment full of moments gone by. My memory is like a skyscraper copying the sky, inside like wet paint on a wall that's gone dry. Asleep in my dreams, I can fall, I can fly, and oftentimes almost die. But always wake up to this image of a body I call I. And to think that it is passing is refreshing, but also maddening. That no matter what I do, all that must happen is always happening, including my reaction, whether I choose to fear it with a wrath or love it with a passion. I gotta stop smoking.
All right. We can't tell.
What's that?
We can't tell.
Okay. Expression is output, but it's also reception. As sweet and as low as you beckon, as deep as you go, can you depthen? The medium may change, but the one who gives it meaning stays the same. But most times it's not the meaning, just the vibe is the key thing. How can we speak honestly when more often than not our truth speaks impossibly? Mistakes that I've made, miracles I got to see. The only lesson I learned is that I'm not just me. See, in my little lovely world, I'm an awfully lucky guy. I give high thanks to my lucky stars and my lucky sign, but they only subtly point to what I have tucked inside. Like all humankind, I too shuck and jive. See, I duck and I dive. As I stumble, still I rise. While I strive to be peaceful, to be humble, tell no lies, but behind my love's disguise, I hide the fearful wisdom of a fool who must survive. Praying on my concept of God as a guide, I call out just to drown out the call of my mind. Dramatizing old pain like a lover long died. Instead, I traumatize my friend, who I forgot was on my side, who reminds me, beneath all my armor and my pride, to pay more attention to the garden that's inside. There is no saint without a sin that might not warrant him to die, and no sinner that the sun has not pardoned with her shot.
Oh, come on. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the next piece. This is the last one. Last one. Power to the people. You choose what is good, what is evil. Like a camel hiding through the eye of a needle, the world is just the size of the eyes that you see through. So whenever, wherever there's a change in the weather, it's up to you to choose if the change is for better. Because even you can't stay the same for forever. Maybe soon as you change, we can all change together. Rain or shine, it's still the same sky that we stay under. Inside our veins run blood of the same color. Inside every stranger is your brother, even your sister, or maybe your lover. Because when you take off the makeup and take off the covers, we are all one for the one who discovers that the whole world is in pain when just one of us suffers, including you. Love thyself, and you're bound to love others. See love and hate like a lover and a jealous mate. If hate can destroy, it takes love to create. And when faced with the one who loves hate, love without hate. Because if you face hate with hate, then it's only hate you imitate. Sort of like baking cake for an enemy. If you poison it, it's you who knows the taste before it's ready. Maybe each of us just is who we're meant to be. And even your rival can help guide your destiny. Because anytime you point that finger, 3 point back with the point you deliver. But the point becomes simpler. You are the world. Be the world that you picture. You've shown prowess bringing power where the fight is. But just for a minute, come hither where the light is. Crack the window through the stifleness, let in a little brightness, and light up the world like it's made in your likeness. 'Cause who in the world understands how they woke up with the world in their hands? But let the world have its plans. In the end, it's your love the whole world demands. Even when it seems like the world's always moving, be still and see you're the world that it moves in. Deep inside, there's a world of your choosing. Between reality and the dream, you are the fusion. So, power to the people. Each one of us as the one, we're all equal. But like a thread tied through the eye of a needle, this world is designed through the eyes that you see. Thank you.